just BS back and forth a little bit and tip it back and laugh and shit like that. You know?
I'll tell you, man. I just, it's really special for me to be here.
It's awesome. You know, when you said you were going to come up, I got excited about it, and it's been phenomenal. It's been a great day.
We
Can't
couldn't.
ask for better.
It was supposed to happen.
I did. I
With
did.
weather like this, and
Yeah.
you know, it's just, it's amazing. You know, you can see something in a video, you know, and appreciate it as much as you want, but to actually be here at the cabin in person,
I'm glad you
you
figured
know,
that.
and
Yeah.
to actually be able to open the screen door with that
Yeah.
latch,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's pretty special for me.
I've met so far 2 YouTubers. No, 3. I met Rich from Ultimate Outdoors, and I met.
You met Rich?
I met him at a show.
No kidding.
I saw this guy looking at me at a show one day, and I go, he's looking at me, and then he comes up, and then I recognized him too. So I met him, and I met the ADK Trapper, and now you. So it's been good. It's been a good
Wow.
experience.
Yeah. Did you see I won Rich's giveaway?
Yeah, I know. I
First
respect
prize.
you don't have that on.
Yeah, I should have my sweatshirt on. That was a hell of a gift. That was a hell of a gift. Great giveaway. Thanks, bud. Wow, that's pretty interesting. I've met 2 YouTubers.
Okay.
Yeah. I met the Adirondack Woodsman.
Yeah, I saw in your vid there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yourself.
Yeah.
So
cool.
it's definitely an interesting thing.
It
you know?
is. It is.
No
Some
doubt about it.
Really, really cool people with a lot of talents. You know?
Yep.
Yep.
That's for sure, you know, and I say it in my videos all the time, JC, you know.
Yeah.
Like-minded people attract like-minded people.
This is very true.
You know, what we're interested in, what our talents are, and, you know.
Yeah.
And I tell folks, I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't watch many videos on applying makeup.
Right.
You know? But if it's got to do with, you know, a beaver and a 330, I'm all over it.
I hear you.
I'm all over it, absolutely. Frankie, what you doing? Come here, buddy. Make an appearance. Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
I know how to get your attention. Playing Frisbee with Frankie. How can you beat it? Chickadees are on the feeder. Flying all over the place. Frankie's doing what he does best.
Yeah,
laying
he
in the
is.
snow. You know, a question I wanted to ask you, JC. When you make a set,
Yeah.
when you're trapping, do you use any kind of ribbon or anything to mark them?
Occasionally. Occasionally. When the muskrat marshes, when things are like crazy and you're setting 50, 60 traps or better, I have to because my memory's not as good
Yeah.
as it used to be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I wondered that.
Yeah, when I'm not worried about getting ripped off, I do. You know, which is, I don't trap much public land, so I don't worry too much about it.
Right,
You know?
right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're mostly on private land.
Yeah.
And, of course, folks, the PBRs.
The PBR.
Visit the cabin. Absolutely. We're having chili tonight.
Yeah.
Venison chili that JC made.
That's
And,
right. 2 guys eating chili, farting on bunk beds.
and how big is this cabin?
Too small.
It's too small.
Not big enough.
It's beautiful.
Right.
It's beautiful. But yeah, he used his own seasoning mix that he's come up with, and it should be interesting to try. So I'm looking forward to that big time.
Hey, I got to show you guys something. Hold on. Hold on.
Uh-oh, what's he up to? What have you got?
Yeah. When I saw the last vid that Joe put up in he was showing some of the sheaths on the axes. I didn't say anything to him either. I was just saying, like, man, I really, really like that sheath with the tooling on it. And he brings up this hatchet here today and gives it to me as a little gift. And I don't even have words to describe how I feel over that. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. The sheath is incredible. I'm just beside myself, man.
I'm sure you'll get some. I'm sure you'll get some
enough.
enjoyment out of it too.
I will. I don't even want to use it.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
Yeah, man.
But it's work ready.
Yeah.
That axe is work ready right there.
Just awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I do. More than
It wasn't
I can
easy.
even say.
It wasn't easy for me to pick out something to bring to you.
well, you
You
picked
know?
it out, man. It was this one too that caught
Yep.
my eye. I go, oh man, you know. Just
Yep.
awesome. That's a nice.
And
little
those are
tool.
that's my brand.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's my 3 initials,
Oh, no kidding.
JMY.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I eventually got to get a brand, but
You know, and it's got some heft. It's
It
not.
sure does.
It's not just like a little hatchet you're gonna peck away. I mean, this is
no,
gonna
no,
have
it's-
some momentum.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. You know, and the way I was thinking about it is
Yeah.
if you were going to drive a staple or, anchor a trap in that
Yeah.
fashion, you
Yeah.
can get it done with a little more weight, and as
Right.
far as, cutting up some saplings or,
Well, I don't use an axe very much on the trap line. This is when I was doing with the ice this year
Yeah.
I did, but
yeah.
that's probably the only time you'll see me use one. I don't use them on the trap line, but
Yeah.
that's a good camping axe.
Oh,
I mean,
for
it's
sure.
not really even a
For
hatchet.
sure.
It's not an axe. It's not a hatchet. It's a
Yep.
trail axe, maybe you'd call it. I don't know what the
Yep. It's
proper
a
terminology.
small forest axe,
Yeah.
but what's
Yeah.
really interesting is on this one, how far back in the late 20s and early 30s they put the heat treat.
Oh no shit!
See, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
heat treat line.
Really? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. And she's a razor blade.
she is.
And it was in relatively good shape. I was really surprised for something that old,
Yeah,
So, but I'm glad you like it.
I love it.
So anyhow, guys, we're gonna sit here and have some cocktails and just enjoying chatting back and forth with each other. And I'll catch up with you soon.